good with the YouTube? It's the Psychic Investigator. Back in again. Back at it again. Just shaking to see what's going on with the overall collective. I hope all is well. Sending out peace, love, and light to everybody. So without further ado, Archangel Michael, please allow thin line of protection around me while I'm carrying these energies. Please and thank you. Please cut the cords to attachment on serve my highest good or my collective highest good. Please and thank you in advance. Beloved ancestors of the highest vibration, which is love, which is light. Please allow me to be exactly what the collective need to be. Allow ascended masters to channel through me for my collective, to allow them to align with their soul path. Please and thank you in advance. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Something to do with Stella. Maybe Stella got her groove back. Or maybe Stella's trying to get her groove back. You feel me? So let's see what's shaking. What does the collective need to know, beloved ancestors? What does the collective need to know? 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 Fragment. So either the fragments of somebody's soul was trapped, or somebody needed to do, what's that thing called? Recall on your energy, recall all your energy back. Somebody was planning your energy field. Yeah, recall all your energy back. It was fragmenting your energy so you wouldn't be the best version of yourself. This warrior needed to call back all their energy. Somebody was planning. Somebody thought it was a joke. But they need to make better decisions. Wiser decisions about the shit they invested in choices. Yeah. Fragmenting somebody's energy was a choice. This high priestess of water had the choice not to do it. But they did that shit anyway. What's that right there? They was manufacturing. They was manufacturing bullshit by playing with this energy manipulation. That's how I see it. So what's the energy? What's the overall energy surrounding this warrior and this fragmented energy? The warrior had choices, and it was bothering this high priestess. She didn't like that the warrior could have choices. They felt like they should be limited. And this main female was in reverse, and she was a thief. She was a thief of energy. Time, gifts, space, spirituality, whatever they was fragmenting in your life, they had a choice not to do it, but they still did on this pathway. So now somebody going to jail for energy harvesting. Yeah. Because that's how they got this gift. They was taking other people's spiritual gifts and they was taking other people's spiritual energy and using it to manifest for themselves. In the background. Yep. And they choice, that card just fell, so they having to tire about the choices they made, because now that shit ain't working. Whatever they was sending out is no longer working. This thief was only getting high honor, but their journey had went in reverse. So whatever journey or path they was taking, being the main female, manipulating shit, was coming to a sudden end. Whatever they thought they was going to keep doing was about to get their ass locked up or killed. Energetically and physically. Yeah. This main male. This wealthy man wasn't the wealthy man, actually. That's why his money and his journey is in reverse. They actually finna go into poverty in this marriage. Because he was energy harvesting off the wrong motherfucker. That's what I see. So what's the overall energy surrounding this main female in reverse? I just saying something else. Just typical. This main female was the main female in reverse before she started doing these spells. And somebody needs to do their research. Because they was doing this murder for hire, this soul swapping. Like, their soul couldn't be swapped either. Dirty higher-ups involved. So the dirty higher-ups sent this main female in to do this shit over these false police statements. They was trying to catch somebody in the act of some shit that they wasn't doing because it was really them. Yeah. So they sent this main female in, this serial killer. This karmic auntie. Sent in this serial killer, and they told them if they did this, if they could keep this person stuck and keep their journey and their money in reverse, they could be this wealthy man. Yeah. But the heat is up. The heat is up. Yeah, this karmic family. This karmic family had dirty higher-ups doing energy manipulation. This elite, they told on somebody to be free. And they was hacking into somebody's bank account because the truth was the elite wasn't rich. They was broke. Yep. Broke. And they was hiding behind the material things that they had already gained. They was broke. So let's see what's shaking. Yep. Their money and their journey turned in reverse. This main female in reverse because the path they took to even get these gifts was all made off of energy manipulation and fragmenting other people's souls. That was the choice they had made on this path. To fragment other people's paths. Play with other people's souls. So what's the overall energy surrounding this fragmented soul and these 30 higher-ups? And why this main female in reverse was headed to jail? Because they manipulated this energy. They walking away. These 30 dirty higher-ups is deciding to walk away because whatever the fuck they invested in, it ain't working. They the only motherfuckers that's fragmented at this point. Yeah, this King of Swords is feeling fragmented. And out of his element. Because what they had did to the spiritual practitioner. This main female was whipping up this energy only to take this gift that God had given this spiritual practitioner. They didn't have no individuality. Yeah. So they thought if they offered equal give and take, maybe they could take on what was theirs and give this spiritual practitioner a run for their money. And now they feel burdened because they know the end is near. This journey of great fortune was coming to an end. Because this is like spiritual wealth. And they was doing shit in the soul to manipulate faith. Yeah, this Knight of Swords was trying to take away from what God had given this Empress. This karmic family was working against this Empress. They was using this King of Swords, and now this King of Swords want to walk away because they know they was toxic and they was a devil. And they knew better than to do this fucking spiritual assassination on this pathway, but they still tried. They didn't give a damn. They was a pleasure seeker. They knew it was a risk they could lose, but they still tried that shit. But they still didn't give a damn. This Queen of Pentacles and this Capricorn, or this Queen of Pentacles, this is a Capricorn knew better than to do this shit on this pathway. Trying to manipulate the faith of this Empress. But they didn't give a fuck. Because this King of Wands told them it'll work. And they was playing with somebody male too. So not only was they playing in the spirit, they was playing in the physical. With this house, they was messing with somebody male. Hoping that faith would stay stuck. But it ain't. All that shit that they was doing to hold people back at the soul level was coming out. Because this person was a warrior. And they should have made better choices. If they knew who they was fucking with. This motherfucker with these nails, they wouldn't have did that shit. That's the truth. If this King of Wands knew what the fuck they was fucking with, they would have never did that shit. They only did it for the streams of these income and these lovers. So they was fucking playing in the spirit. I just can't get past that. Why are you playing in other people's spirit? It's a personal man. Yeah. They need to be more assertive because nobody is blind. They needed to assert their own energy and find balance because them playing in the spiritual practitioner's energy is from the leech or early death or jail. That's the communication that's coming in. Whatever the fuck you think you're doing, bitch, you need to stop. Period. Because the sun is out and everybody know that you're a clone. You're a dirty ass clone. And the only reason why you even reached success and came out of this journey in reverse and unexpected income was by playing in this spiritual practitioner energy. That's why this female is in reverse and this wealthy man. That's how this female in reverse became there. This Knight of Pentacles. And this marriage only became a wealthy man by energy harvesting. And now it's time to take a different path, because what they thought was working ain't working no more, because everybody getting enlightened about how they was embezzling money. Yeah. It was time to put this shit to rest. 444. There wasn't no more wish fulfillment coming in to this wealthy man or this main female in reverse with these streams of income. The cycle that they had going with this high priest was over. The cycle of them having the 10 of Pentacles was over. Whoever this warrior spirit was standing in their purpose. And it didn't matter how these people felt or how humanity felt. God wanted this person to do this. And that don't give you the right to play with people's souls. God wanted this warrior to have these streams of income. And it don't matter if a fucking Princess of Wands is coming in offering passion. Everybody still know what the fuck is going on. Nobody's blind. But they heartbroken because this magic is not working. Them curses, them hexes, and all of that shit. Them vortex blockages, all that shit is blocked out. Somebody had found a solution to this. It was bringing in peace. Yeah. And that's why this Page of Wands and this passion wasn't working. Because this warrior was happy. And if this warrior was happy, that's the truth. These energy harvesters, this Queen of Cups, wasn't. So they always try to make it seem like it was the spiritual practitioner's fault. But it was really them who was planning their energy. And whenever this person will call their energy back, this person will have a problem with them because they feel like they own it. They was taking ownership of other people's energy. And that's why it's going to cause a death or a drastic ending in their fucking finances on their journey. Because that shit ain't working. They feel trapped and binded to whatever the fuck they was putting out because this spiritual practitioner is sending it back faster than normal. Yeah. This King of Cups knew it was over. Their journey of being this 10 of Pentacles was over. They needed to, I gotta face reality. Yeah. This victory was temporary. Whatever they put in this cup, it was temporary, and it's finna get them locked up. And they know it. They scared. They trying to play the blame game on everybody else, but it's their fault. But nobody told them to do this stupid ass shit. That's how I see it. Nobody tell you to come in here with this bullshit. Yeah, this Queen of Wands thought they kept everybody blinded, but they was on the way to jail. That they hid this money in the ditch or some shit. But they under judgment and this cycle is complete. God is not happy and the universe ain't happy. So it's closing itself out. Yeah. Because somebody is standing in their strength and in their power. Yeah. What else is going on? Yeah. We need to put it to rest. This magic, the money, this money magic, they need to put it to rest. Give them a diet, so eating better and living better to bring in what they want instead of trying to take what God given to somebody else, like a spiritual weapon. Yeah. This victory was only a victory based on astral manipulation. Yeah. That's why this judgment is so harsh. Like, you don't play with people's spirits. Judgment with the Tower, I won't be surprised if somebody pass over to them. If that judgment with the Tower, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody dies from energy manipulation to them. Yeah. This Aquarius is under harsh judgment by God, the universe, and humanity for doing this shit. Fragmenting somebody's spirit. Yeah. whatever they invested in, the ancestors is balancing out. They only want this. They did this shit for money though. They didn't care. They just wanted some money, man. They didn't think they was gonna hurt nobody. Yeah, alright, we don't see about that. Yeah. What you invested in hurt the universe. This level, whatever the fuck, either it's a Gemini involved or whatever the fuck this level invested in, they need to put it to rest. Because it changed universal alignment and it changed the faith of everybody. Because if there's somebody that's a light worker or a high priest or a high priestess, this is a path where they help people. So if you're going in the spirit of this empress, this high priestess, and manipulating that shit, and you knew better, and you still chose to choose to do that shit, you know that you affecting the world because it's, when you're an empress, God picked you for this path. He knew that you could fight this journey. You knew that you could take the steps you needed. He knew you would be a curse breaker. And being that you're a curse breaker, it was breaking these person's dreams of having this journey of unlimited income. Yeah. The ancestors is balancing this shit out. They present. Somebody, an investigator or a Virgo, was shedding light on what happened to this ass with this level. And how this level was going in the Astroram and playing with somebody's spirit. Yeah. This Cancer was heartbroken. Because whoever was nominated for a Grammy or whatever the fuck they was nominated for, they was gonna get that shit. And this Page of Swords can spy and manipulate and do all the shit they wanted, but what was for them is gonna happen regardless. Or this Cancer was heartbroken by the truth of what really happened to this Empress on their path. And it's Two of Cups, right? And what this Page of Swords did to this Empress to even align with their path. I heard these is my enemies, not yours. Don't worry about shit, I'm gonna handle this shit. Yeah. This Page of Cups and this Knight of Wands and this passion is about to get somebody killed or arrested. I know for sure they journey in reverse for money. And I know these curses and these hexes is backfiring on this pathway. But it could be a death. That's how serious this shit is. Tower. Yeah, confirmation. Scorpionic energy transformation. Yeah, it could be a death. Because playing the spiritual energy can kill you. Because the high priest and the high priestess is like angels. So you can't embody that angel energy without the vibration. It can kill you. And this high priest knew better than to offer this cut to this high priestess or this Pisces energy, but they did it anyway. And the moment they did it and decided to be this third party is the moment they cycle with money, wish fulfillment, and all that shit stopped. I should have never listened to y'all. I should have never trusted y'all. Exactly. Because what they thought was going to be wish fulfillment is causing their demise. It's not because demise was coming. They're trying to be charming and shit. Only rushing in to manipulate shit when it works for them. So they only love on you when they need to harvest your energy. That cycle is over with this 9 of Cups. Loving on people just to harvest their energy. Having sexual partners just to energy harvest. They had a sexual addiction they needed to face it. This dark high priestess, that's the truth. They had a sex addiction that they needed to work on. Otherwise, they was gonna fuck around and catch. They already got a spiritual STD for playing in the spiritual realm. That's the truth. That's why they got this 9 of Pentacles. But they gonna fuck around and catch a physical one. They keep playing these games. This Queen of Swords. Yeah. 5 of Swords to be the 9 of Pentacles. Something to do with Morgan. That's the truth. Maybe Morgan 5 of Swords somebody. That's the truth. That's how they got this justice. By stabbing somebody in the back. And paying for magic. It was unjustifiable what they had did to this empress, this warrior spirit. And how these dirty higher-ups was involved in paying for equal give and take. So these dirty higher-ups was paying for equal take with this empress spouse to keep this empress hurt. Yep, and this King of Pentacles, had one in reverse. They not the King of Pentacles. They actually about to die from magic. A harsh death. Somebody about to kill this King of Pentacles. Okay. For being this Knight of Wands. And offering passion in places that it ain't even walking. Is what I'm saying. So they was offering passion up in other people's relationships. That shit gonna get them killed. That's the truth. Communication just came in on why they truly feel burdened. Because somebody's on their deathbed. Or somebody about to get killed while having sex with this Page of Pentacles. This younger energy. Yeah, be careful who you sleep with. They needed to put it to rest. All this strife and conflict is going to get them killed. Be careful what you sleep with. That's all I heard. Yeah, this emperor needed to be careful who the fuck he sleep with. Because it can make or break them on this spiritual journey. Like I said, make or break them. They ask gonna die, they keep playing with this motherfucker. Yeah, confirmation. This emperor needed to get the fuck away from this Aries. Because this Aries was creating illusions. And this Aries was doing death spells on this emperor. Yep, this Aries was a fool. This Queen of Cups was left out in the cold in this Aries for doing death rituals on that emperor. Hell yeah. And they juggled this shit. So it's like a conflict. Because it came out sideways. Like, they really didn't want this shit to come out about them doing this magic, but this shit was still gonna come out. Yep. But they stabbed somebody in the back and did it under the moon. They was doing this shit under moon cycles. They was doing fragmenting people's souls under the moon cycle. Energy harvesting, energy manipulation. That's how they was maintaining success in creating illusions. They wanted people to have more than one option so that they couldn't focus on that thing. So they wouldn't go down their destined journey or whoever they was meant to be. By fragmenting this person's energy and playing with their spirit, it was slowing them down from what God had in store for them, you feel me? Starting this strife. Thinking that shit. My fucking secrets can stay secrets because I got dirty higher ups helping me. And I got karmic family on my team helping cover my back so don't nobody know who I really am. That's the truth. That's how this shit looked to me. So what's going on? What else is hidden? Life changing for you. My love, so something life changing is going to come in for somebody. Oh my God, why do you have a dead woman's check? Did you kill her? So somebody had a dead woman's check. Sounded like they killed her, right? The bail isn't really in their court yet. So this bail was out of their bracket. Bitch was embarrassing ourselves for nothing. They're not thinking about us. So somebody embarrassed themselves for nothing because somebody wasn't even really thinking about them. They was too busy trying to manipulate some shit that would show who they was and who they wasn't. We should have never lied to them that they had to wait 2 years to see their greatest potential. So because somebody had to wait 2 years to wait out potential, they started playing with other people's spirits when they should have just told them and to stay away from each other instead of playing at people's spirit. This crusty motherfucker should have told that truth. Instead, that crusty motherfucker used it as an opportunity to fucking step in and intervene with what God had working. I fucked up. I should have told my love the truth. My cousin passed away. So this motherfucker knew that this cousin passed away and didn't even tell. They was too busy fucking playing with people's spirits. You want the world to praise you, but you really a fucking devil. How do you live with yourself knowing her wife died for nothing? I can give the mind masculine whatever I want as our money from cold cases. You're a big boss of yourself, hello? So somebody's uncle died. And somebody else was planning their spirit to hide that this uncle died so that they could keep manipulating shit. But it's like ancestors bringing the tower for whoever is going through this situation. Balance the scales of the universe. He or she didn't betray me, you did, mom. So somebody's mom actually betrayed them. Somebody was playing with your mail and they got exposed. So this mom was playing with somebody's mail. All this shit started because you playing them. So all this shit started because somebody's mom pwned somebody. My baby turned us into a trillionaire in 2 years. I'm so proud. How do you stand before a country that stands for nothing? You are under arrest for attempted murder. Goodbye, baby. So somebody is under arrest because they tried to kill somebody to cover up. A cousin passed away. My blonde baby's here and they popping. Spending his minds in the bank. If I knew I was going to lose you, I wouldn't have brought you on this mission. I only left Divine Masculine because of my new job that they need me. They thought family wasn't greasy. This jerk was gasping for air for energy harvesting. How do somebody that run away from home for 2 years? So somebody fucking ran away from home for 2 years. Get ready to receive this information, the truth about what happened. When it all falls down, I'm telling you, oh. So they plans is falling apart. Whatever they put out, they get back tenfold. I hope they ready. So what's the advice, beloved ancestors, so I can close this out? I got this the right way. What's the advice, beloved ancestors, so I can close this out? What's the advice? Friendship. Make a date for a play day with one or more friends. So somebody needs to focus on friendship. Make a play date. Divine magic. Extra magical energy surrounds your situation right now, except miracles. So somebody needs to be aware that a miracle is going to come in for them, despite them hiding the death of his cousin. Self-forgiveness. Let go of old guilt and remember that God is perfect. You are God's perfect child. So forgive yourself and forgive them so that you can move forward. Pay attention. Notice reputation signs and inner guidance as it is yielding you valuable information. In self-employment, you are born entrepreneur in your business surrounded by magical opportunities. So somebody needs to focus on self-employment because what's for you won't pass you by. Whatever the fuck they thought they was doing on this pathway, it really ain't gonna work. So it's kind of pointless, is what I'm saying. Like, you playing with somebody's spirit to hide the death of a cousin. God don't like ugly, so whenever this person balances this energy out, you're gonna get exactly what you put out. So was it really worth it? Like, was it really, really worth it? Or is it really worth you actually getting sick to help cover up a death? Motherfuckers be thinking that spiritual manipulation shit work, but it don't work on divine people, you feel me? So I hope this message reach who it need to reach, and I hope this is a lesson for whoever is doing this shit. They need to stop. If they like life and they like living, quit playing in other people's spirits. So hit the like button if you like my video, my work, my content. Please share, subscribe. I appreciate everybody that viewed my channel and became part of my soul tribe and my soul family. Don't think that it ain't unnoticed. Any comment, any like, any share, any donation is greatly appreciated. It's the Psychic Investigator. If you want to get a reading done, all my information is in the description box below. If you want to donate, my PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo is in the description box below. Until further ado, peace.